Guys, guess what? Guess what? The greatest news known to mankind just happened. It happened yesterday. I couldn't make a video on it yesterday, so now here we are making a video on it today. The greatest news has just occurred. EA Sports is making a college football game once again. Yes, it's true. You may need to get one of those like resuscitator things to shock your heart because your heart stopped when I said it. It is true. EA Sports is making college football games once again. Now, it's not going to be probably very soon because they still got to get all the NIL restrictions off and stuff, and NIL stands for name, image, and likeness. From the NCAA, they got to pass that law which says that players can be paid for their name, image, and likeness, obviously. And so it's going to take a little bit of time, but it's going to happen. We are going to have a college football game once again. The last time we had a college football game was NCAA 14. You guys know it well. I play it on the channel. It still does pretty well on the channel. Everybody loves that game, and I hope that EA does not screw this up. I hope that they have a separate team. I hope they bring the team back that worked on the NCAA games back in the day. I hope they bring that team back to work on this new EA Sports college football game, because that's what they're going to be calling it. They're not going to be calling it NCAA Football 22 or whatever it comes out. They're going to be calling it EA Sports College Football, which I don't care what it's called. It doesn't matter if it's called NCAA. It doesn't matter if it's called college football. It doesn't matter what it's called as long as it's a good game. So I hope that they bring the people that worked on those games, bring them back, because they did a fine job. They just need to update it for the new generation of consoles. They need to get it, the graphics to look crispy. They need to get the modes. They need to have Road to Glory. They need to put a little bit more work into Road to Glory because it was a good mode, but it needed a little bit of refining, a little bit more depth to it. They need to keep Dynasty basically the same, just add the college football playoff. That was fine. Make sure recruiting's in there. Make sure coaching carousel is in there. Make sure all that stuff is in there. All that good stuff. Custom schedules. Make sure Team Builder is in the game. They need to make sure that's in the game because that gives a whole nother layer of immersion and creativity to the player. They need to make sure that we have the ability to play online. They need to not focus so much on Ultimate Team, because Ultimate Team is going to be probably their main focus. I guarantee, you can mark it down now, I guarantee you that this college football game is going to suck only because Ultimate Team is their main priority. Now I'm just saying, I'm not saying that it's going to suck completely. I'm just saying that it may take a little bit of a dip because I feel like, knowing EA, now they may change. They may have a different team working on this, but I just have a suspicion that they are going to focus a little bit too much on Ultimate Team because they know that people are going to buy this game and it's going to be like $70, $80 probably. They're going to buy this game. Then they're going to pay a bunch of money on Ultimate Team, and then the EA is going to get those dollar signs in their eyes and they're going to get lost. And I just hope that doesn't happen because they need to focus on what made this game good in the past, which was Dynasty mode, Team Builder, online stuff. Online dynasties were a thing back then. They were so fun to play. I never played them personally, but I know people that did, and they say that they were so fun. And so, I mean, there's so many different possibilities, and I don't care if the rosters are not the real people, like they don't have the names of the real college athletes, as long as we can customize the rosters, obviously, name everybody and stuff, because that we can do that. The community will have that down pat in like a week, so that'll be fine. And I saw an article saying that they had all the college football teams, all the FBS teams. This is gonna be a good game. I have a good feeling about the future of this game. It's got the potential. It's got so much hype around it already. The news has been out for a day. So just imagine the hype that it's going to be when it actually releases. And then I just hope that EA doesn't screw it up. That's the only thing that worries me about this release, is that knowing what they've done in the past with Madden and with all their other EA titles, I just hope that they don't screw this up like they've done in the past. I hope that they focus and they bring they basically just copy and paste NCAA 14 and 13 and bring that over to the next gen consoles. Just add the college football playoffs and just update everything and maybe add a few extra things of immersion and stuff, but just keep it keep it basic. They don't need to go crazy for their first time back. It just doesn't need to happen. So I don't know. That's all I really had to say about it. I just needed to get a video out quick. I hope they don't screw it up. I really do hope they don't screw it up.